Lululemon's performance-driven fabrics and designs are made to help you feel great, so you achieve more on the mat, in the gym, or on the trail. So it only makes sense to bring that innovation to your everyday life, too. Introducing Easy 5 pants. Dynamic, structured, unrestricted. Easy 5 is the brand new 5-pocket pant, raising the bar on everyday performance. Lululemon. Athletic innovation for everyday life. Shop now in store or online.
Picture this. A curve in the road. A change in plans. Well, what do you say? With the all-new Audi Q3, the answer's always yes. Yes to adventure. Yes to escape. Yes to performance. Yes to comfort. Yes to right now. Because saying yes without hesitation, that's real luxury. The all-new Audi Q3, made for the yes life.
I'm Nina Concepcion.
I'm Catherine Boren-Taylor.
And we are obsessed.
Obsessed is a comedy podcast about your hyperfixations, the ones that keep you up at night, hijack your group chats, or send you down a rabbit hole.
Each episode, we deep dive and unpack the niche interests you just can't get your mind off of. No obsession is too weird when you're among friends.
Yay!
Woo!
Our Newsies episode dropped today as we're recording, and I was listening to it, and I was like, man, what a fun episode. I really like that one.
It's so good, and Newsies is just one of the OG obsessions. It's like you either get it or you don't. You either get it or you don't.
You were there or you weren't there.
Yeah. You can't, I don't know a single person who's like, as an adult, discovered Newsies and like decided to like it.
It'd be weird.
It'd be weird.
Yeah, it'd be a little weird for them to like it the same way we really attached to it as a teen.
I think so.
No judgment if you like it. I mean, it's a really good movie.
Although I wonder if people are rediscovering it because of the Broadway musical that came out. They're getting obsessed with that. And all those actors are like older. They're like, and I'm wondering if people become obsessed with that and then go and discover the movie.
I'm realizing that maybe we should add Bill Pullman to our list of desperate dads today.
For what movie? For Newsies?
For Newsies. He's their dad.
Sure. I would say Casper. He could be a desperate dad.
Casper, oh my God.
Even though he's a terrible dad in that movie. Have you watched it recently?
Wait, is he? Why is he a terrible dad?
I don't like him in that movie the way I did when I was like a child. Like he is like off. He just like when that night he gets drunk with the ghosts and then he like dies.
Yes.
He's like he doesn't even care about it, like his daughter hardly in that section of the
I remember
movie.
that really scared me as a kid.
Yes.
You're so right.
He just isn't as good of a dad as I remember watching it as a child. Watching it as an adult, I'm like, you're making some choices that endanger your daughter.
Bill Pullman's just so, he was so like handsome and likable at that time.
I know.
That I think I would excuse a lot. That, just if a less charming actor was playing that part.
Yep.
Because you're so right. He's not a good dad.
He's really not. I don't think he is. But we love him.
Love him. Okay. What are you obsessed with this week?
Okay. This week, I am obsessed with getting back in my TikTok wormholes, like deep wormholes.
This is like mine. Okay, go on.
I've wound up in this wormhole of women who tell an awful story about their husband and try to laugh it off. And everyone in the comments is like, girl, he hates you. And he's awful. Yeah. And divorce him now. And then she has to double down and defend him. And then she'll post a response. And she'll defend him.
Oh, my God.
And I feel like I might have even talked about this on the pod before, at the top of our episodes. But I end up on these TikToks, like, this one woman the other day, she's like, get ready with me while I tell you about how I almost divorced my husband every single night. And she's like, we have a 10-month-old baby. And she's like, I do 99% of the caretaking for the baby. You know, it's like, and just like that. And she's saying that like at night, her husband, if he hears the baby crying, he'll toss and turn, like all like, and like huff and toss and turn. And then
That would make me hate him too.
I know.
That's crazy behavior.
And then while she's like trying to get sleep, and then he's like, I forget what he says. He's like, if you're not going to get her, then like, can you shut off the monitor? That's what it is. He's like, if you're not going to go get her, can you shut off the monitor? And then the next day he says he doesn't remember anything. He was sleeping.
She's being gaslit.
And I'll severely gaslit. And then like the next video she posts is like them on vacation and him holding the daughter and stuff and trying to like be all, and everyone's commenting like and also he is like not, he's you know, he looks exactly like the kind of guy that would do something like this. And people are like,
She could do better.
And people are like, that is who like you are letting gaslight you? Not that you should let anyone, but like, ew, the audacity of like nasty ass men is crazy.
It really is sad that I'm like, these women must be so isolated and have no one to talk to that they would make a TikTok about this. Like, that's kind of, I don't know. I'm like, if he doesn't hate you, you obviously hate him.
It's like, weird. Why would you come to TikTok?
I think
with
they'll
this
hate each other.
Marital. They need Orna, the therapist, the couples therapy therapist.
Orna.
They need
I love
Orna.
her.
Yeah, so I can't look away. I'm just like obsessed with like watching these TikToks.
Long form storytelling on TikTok is really fun. Like,
it is.
There's nothing better than someone going into a story and 30 seconds in, you're like, oh, this is going to be good. And it's like a 10-minute long video. And you're like, hell yes. I'm just going to set this down, let it play. Like that's what I loved about.
Go ahead.
I think I know what you're going to say. Who the fuck did I marry?
Yes.
I was obsessed with Who the Fuck Did I Marry?
Obsessed.
I've never seen anything like that. That was like the first of its kind to really pop off. And that woman is a masterful storyteller.
And she's thriving. She like sold a show. Natasha Rothwell is making the show. I'm like, yes, get your bag, do
Natasha
everything.
will kill that role too.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
she's God, it was so good. What was it they were saying forever? It was like the midnight blue SUV with the chestnut interior.
Interior. I forget. Oh my God. I watched
Chestnut leather
every
interior.
single part.
Me too. And that's like that's a lot of hours of watching.
Crazy. Okay, what are you obsessed with this week?
I'm not proud, Nina.
Yes.
I think it's the thing I DM'd you.
Wait, did I see it? No, I know what you're gonna say.
Okay, I'm not proud of this, and I don't even think it should happen. However, the Pit TikTok editors, they got me. These evil people have been making edits of Dr. Park the Shark and Nurse Emma.
No, and he was on.
I've just been editing.
He had 3 minutes of screen time, if that.
I know. And they've been editing them together. And I was like, what? And I went to the comments and I was early. There were maybe like 60 comments, but the top one was like, oh my God, this one fic is so good. And I've been putting off reading the Pit fanfic because I like, frankly, I have stuff to focus on. Like I can't fall in deep. But I was like, okay, whatever. I read this fanfic and it's a Park the Shark, Nurse Emma fic. As we know, all the good fic writers are going to the Pit fandom right now. Like it's the highest quality fandom out there. And now my algorithm is just full of different edits of the same I can't clips of them.
I'm looking up who this guy is. Okay, he's not as old as I thought. He's 5 years older than us. He's 41.
That makes me feel a little better.
Lou Ferrigno Jr. Does that mean his dad is...
I think his dad is somebody.
Lou Ferrigno. The
Lou
retired
Ferrigno?
bodybuilder. He was also in... I think that's literally his dad. Okay, so he's 41, which makes me feel less gross a little. Because how old is Emma? This is his dad. His dad is like an old school bodybuilder. Lou Ferrigno.
I recognize him.
Yeah,
Wow.
he was in he was Hulk in the Incredible Hulk TV show.
Good for him.
And Hercules. Yeah, so, okay, so.
I don't want to know. Don't tell me.
Wait, how old Emma is? I don't even know if it's out because she's so new. She's like a fresh, like either Yale or Juilliard grad or something.
They're calling the ship Baby Shark. No, don't. Oh, no.
That is so... Wait, where is she on this list of people? She's so new. Wait, that is crazy.
I know.
But I bet it's really fucking good.
It's been a really fun little, like, I'm really enjoying this fic. It's very well written. And the editors are doing the work.
I can't believe it. And honestly, that was a great character introduction. He really, was so funny. That was a funny scene.
Oh, he completely stole the moment. Like, it was so good.
He's really funny. Oh, he's on 911. SWAT. He's 100,000 followers. This guy has like...
Okay, I found the fic. It's
great.
It's called Clean Cuts by The Fudge. Clean Cuts by The Fudge.
Okay. The Fudge.
Yeah. And someone commented like, oh my God, Clean Cuts by The Fudge is so good. I was like, what?
Okay. You know what? I want you to make the journey over to the Pit fan fiction because...
Me too.
It is a special, special place.
Truly excellent work is happening. I'm gonna jump on board some Mel Langdon fix soon. Obviously, I gotta get into some Mohabit. I just know that it's like gonna take up a lot of my time because there's really good stuff there.
I do love that they are sprinkling in like Langdon's like she threatened to leave me for divorce, like, you know, his wife.
Every episode a little more comes out. I'm still not convinced that he's not going to admit that she actually left him. I'm not convinced. We'll find out. Maybe tonight.
Maybe tonight. I'm so excited.
This episode is brought to you by Fandango. People say fans are too distracted these days, but the truth is, when a great movie hits the screen, you show up. You stay glued, invested, part of the story. And without fans like you, there'd be no cinema magic, no shared moments. So head to Fandango.com to get tickets, stream, or rent or buy top movies and series. Fandango loves fans.
Protein is now at Starbucks, and it's never tasted so good. You can add protein cold foam to your favorite drink or try one of our new protein lattes or matcha. Try it today at Starbucks.
This leads us into our episode topic today, because you could say, yes, Langdon in a way is a desperate dad.
He is a desperate dad. Oh, you're right.
And
good job.
And so our episode today is talking about one of our favorite tropes in media, in pop culture, which is the trope of the desperate dad, not pathetic dad, not desperate in a pathetic way, the desperate dad who will do anything to protect and save his kid.
Yes. We've talked a lot. We've mentioned this a lot about how we need to cover this. And I mean, this is just such a great trope.
We need to cover this. This is boots on the ground journalism. This is what the people want.
Yeah, heard. Absolutely. This is brave.
This is brave of us. I'm adding in one more we talked about on text to our list that we didn't put down. Weapons.
Oh, okay. Great. Yes.
Okay, so
Let's
I feel
dive
like
in.
if we dive in, we should do the two that we're maybe a little less familiar with, but kind of, I think, kicked off in pop culture, recent pop culture, I'm going to say, because I'm sure this trope, look, we're just two girls and we're just going off of like pop culture in our brains. So I'm sure
Yes.
there's a movie from back in the day.
I literally just thought of one. George Bailey.
Oh my
in,
God.
It's a Wonderful Life.
A desperate
Yeah.
dad.
Desperate dad.
father. Will
Desperate
do
dad.
anything to help his family. But I will
Exactly.
say the one that I probably know the least about, but it's part of pop culture and I know the scene, is Denzel Washington and John Q. One of the most, I would say, iconic, hot. We should also do the caveat that all these dads are smoking hot.
Yeah, obviously.
That's
They're
why.
like grown men. They're grown, capable men. And I think that is what is so attractive about this trope is how like grown and capable
the
these guys
competency,
are.
the competency king.
It's competency.
It's so hot. And yes, I love it. I love it. And I think like Denzel, yeah, go ahead.
No, go ahead and talk about John Q because I'm not actually familiar. I've never seen this.
I feel like I saw it.
Yeah.
I feel like I saw it a long time ago, but I'll just read the log line. And the log line is John Quincy Archibald takes a hospital emergency room hostage when his insurance won't cover his son's heart transplant.
My God.
Come on. It's in 2005, 2002, Denzel looking so cute in it, which is
Wow.
obviously
I'm looking
not
at him.
the point. But I also love the tagline on the poster, give a father no options and you leave him no choice.
That is such a good tagline to sum up this whole trope. Mm-hmm. It's a father pushed to his last option, and he is gonna pull the plug on that. He's like, as long as I have an option, I'm taking it for my child.
And so what happens, that like catalyst is they're watching his son in a baseball game, and I believe his son collapses. So he rushes out to the field, and like they're in the hospital in his like baseball gear, and he literally, oh wow, the way this movie starts, I'm just on the Wikipedia and I'm like, what a wild beginning. But yeah, so, and they have money problems. They're behind on their mortgage. They have only $1,000 in savings, and the hospital is like, you need to put $75,000 down to even place your son on the organ transplant list.
Screw the system. That's a terrible system.
Yeah,
the system is so
it's so
freaking
fucked.
broken.
And the heart transplant is going to cost $250,000 or he'll die. So the stakes are there. And I will say, like, you know, the couple tries to raise money. And then he's like pushed to the brink of like, I'm holding the patients and staff at gunpoint because you need to save my son.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Because if he doesn't do this, he's failed.
I know.
He's failed his one job as a father, which is to protect.
And I forgot this part. He also comes to a plan of he wants to die by suicide so his son can have his heart. So he can give his son his heart.
That is so 90s.
I know.
I feel like there was a string of movies that dealt with heart transplants and one person like ending up having someone else's heart.
Oh, it was a
that
21 grams?
that someone previously knew.
Do you remember the movie 21
There's
grams?
21 grams. There's also a like Mini Driver, David Duchovny maybe movie where like she has the heart of his ex-wife.
Yes. Oh, it's called, wait, my mom loves this movie. Hold on. Return to Me.
Return to Me. Yep.
Either my mom loves it. She does. She directed by Bonnie Hunt.
Crazy.
My mom
Yeah.
is always trying to get me to watch this movie.
You should really watch it. It's quite good. But
should.
yeah, no, the heart thing. That was a real thing that the 90s kept coming back to.
Yeah.
And I'm curious that it's in John Q. So his thought is like he won't have to B, he won't have to wait on the list if he just takes my heart.
And so it ends up, he gets a heart, but John Q goes to jail. But he's a hero. He's a hero. He saved his son's life. And it sparks a national debate, I believe, of like health insurance and stuff like that.
Okay.
But
listen,
I want to rewatch it as an adult. I feel like it's one of those movies that was always on cable. So I would like flip through and you would like catch glimpses of it. Like I'm so familiar with the shot of him carrying his son in the baseball gear and his baseball hat and like, and Denzel just delivering like obviously a fire performance.
Denzel plays father so well. Like I'm thinking of like pretty much any August Wilson play that he's done. He would be I hope that someday he gets to do Death of a Salesman.
He would be so good on Broadway. He would be so
Wouldn't
good.
he be perfect as Willie in Death of a Salesman? He would. Oh, I'd love that.
Who did I see?
I'd love that.
I saw John Lithgow in, it wasn't John Lithgow. It was All My Sons.
Oh, yep. That's another
John Lithgow.
I love Arthur
2008.
Miller.
Yep. And it was really high profile because Katie Holmes was in that and Patrick Wilson and Diane Wiest.
That is a good cast. That's a really good
And
cast.
afterward, I did Stage Door and Katie Holmes came out and she was like, she had giant sunglasses on and she was so tiny and she was just like, thank you. Thank you. That's literally. And she had like
totally
a pixie cut and she just had giant sunglasses and in the place she went away, I just remember her being like, thank you. Thank you. It's like, you couldn't be more frail.
You're so frail. Okay, we've gotten off track.
Oh, we have.
Should we move along? We've really moved
I'll
off
just
track.
do a quick, the other one that I wanted to talk about that's kind of like in our generation's pop culture Rolodex is Liam Neeson in Taken.
Huge.
I can't believe you've never seen this.
I can't believe it either. I think I missed it in theaters and then it honestly, it lives so much in like the cultural zeitgeist. I feel like I know. I feel like I know about it so much.
Okay, so I gotta just read so Liam Neeson's daughter is in Europe with her friend. The whole point of it, and like he is, let me just pull this up real quick. He is of course, a former Green Beret and retired CIA officer. Whoa. And he is trying to get closer to his daughter. She lives with her mother and her wealthy stepdad. And so she's 17. And so she goes to, they plan like a European, because they're following U2. This is so of the time.
They're following U2?
It's 2008. So two
Honestly,
17-year-old.
Bono's a good guy. Bono's a good guy. If my daughter was going to be a groupie to anyone, I feel like Bono, it's okay.
It's so weird. She's 17. Okay, so anyway, they end up getting abducted. And something he taught her, so while she's getting abducted in Europe by these guys to, I think, be trafficked, she calls him because she's like, Dad, someone's in the house. I'm freaking out. And he's like, this is what I need you to do. I need you to start listing off everything you can see and every descriptor of the man. So the phone drops and she's like being abducted and she's just yelling out descriptors, nonsensical.
I'm getting chills.
Descriptors. And you can see him lock in. And so when he gets on the phone call with the guy who abducted his daughter, his famous monologue, he says, I don't know who you are. I don't know what you want. If you are, I should do this in an Irish accent. If you are looking for ransom,
you got it.
If you are looking for ransom, I can tell you I don't have money. But what I do have are a very particular set of skills. Skills that I've acquired over a very long career. Skills that make me a nightmare for people like you. If you let my daughter go now, that'll be the end of it. I will not look for you. I will not pursue you. But if you don't, I will look for you. I will find you and I will kill you.
Oh my God.
iconic. And people always
Just
use this
incredible.
as like memes, you know? They always use it as like I don't know who you are. I have very particular set of skills for dumb stuff. I just think like he fucking go. I think this launched Liam Neeson into this category of movie where he just
He's an action star now.
Star.
The Naked Gun sequel really happened. It wouldn't have happened had Taken not been such a Liam Neeson vehicle.
It's so good. You got to watch it. It's also one of those movies that like I was just obsessed with when it came out. It's really
so funny.
Good things come in fours, like ukulele strings, boy band members, and PayPal Pay in 4. No fees, no interest, no impact on your credit score. Just the flexibility to pay the way that works for you. Strum it, hum it, pay it in 4. Tap the banner to learn more. Subject to approval. Learn more at paypal.com/payin4. PayPal Inc. NMLS 910457.
K-pop Demon Hunters Haja Boys breakfast meal and Huntrix meal have just dropped at McDonald's. They're calling this a battle for the fans. What do you say to that, Rumi?
It's not a battle. So glad the Saja Boys could take breakfast and give our meal the rest of the day.
It is an honor to share.
No, it's our honor.
It is our larger honor.
No, really. Stop.
You can really feel the respect in this battle. Pick a meal to pick a side.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
At participating McDonald's while supplies last.
Okay. Who's next on our
Okay.
list?
I think we got to talk about Pedro. Because Pedro Pascal really made he made a name for himself as desperate dads.
Yeah, he did.
Like,
he did.
I mean, he had both of the shows he had on at the same time, The Mandalorian and The Last of Us. He's literally playing a reluctant dad.
I was going to say reluctant.
Who then, reluctant is, I feel like, adds a really wonderful like element to this. He's like, he didn't ask for this, but like he grows to love this child.
Yeah.
And then through that becomes a desperate dad.
Yes.
So should we talk about Mandalorian or The Last of Us first?
I think Mandalorian will have less to say. But this was my introduction into Pedro Pascal, was The Mandalorian. I had known him from Game of Thrones, never thought twice about him. I remember I knew he was the guy on Narcos, never thought twice. I watched The Mandalorian. And it unlocked such a deep obsession for the next several years that I I mean, this kick-started, like, I'm not obsessed with him anymore, but I feel like this kick-started, like, 3 years, 2 years maybe, of just, like, Pedro is my number one favorite celebrity crush.
Well, and, like, in Mandalorian specifically, they wait so long to take his mask off that when they do, and the fact that he takes it off for Baby Yoda.
I know.
Like, no one else has seen him. And doesn't he think that, like, they're saying goodbye or
Grogu.
something?
Yeah, he is saying goodbye because Grogu is going to train with the Jedis.
And he takes his mask off. And I mean, it's the same way I felt when Kylo Ren took his mask off. Like, one thing that I think works every time is a character you've already established as, like, charismatic and mysterious.
Yep.
And they remove their mask.
Yep.
And it's like, all of a sudden they have these eyes. And Pedro is like that. All of a sudden they have these eyes and this face that shows so much emotion.
Yeah.
And you're like, that's why you wear a mask. So that no one can see, like, how deeply you feel things.
Oh.
And that is his character in The Mandalorian.
Yep.
And, like, that freaking baby. Oh, see, I was obsessed with Baby Yoda. Like,
He's so cute.
I think that is the most cute thing that they clearly, like, did science experiments on people to be like, what triggers the most, like, protective endorphins? And it freaking worked, because for a while, I was like, that's the cutest thing I've maybe ever seen.
know.
And to calm myself during the early pandemic days, I would just scroll Tumblr looking at GIFs of Baby Yoda and how cute he is with his little hands.
I know. And he's naughty. He's like a little naughty. And you just like love him. He's so cute.
And Pedro with Grogu, like they're so opposite of each other. Like Grogu is this little scamp. He's like very trusting. Mandalorian is very like regimented and stoic and very untrusting.
Yeah.
And similar to Liam Neeson, he eventually like throws the full weight of his power and like redefines his mission. That's the other thing. Mandalorian, he's like a mission-driven guy.
Oh yeah.
And then he gets this kid, and all of a sudden, his whole mission in life is different now.
It's different now. I know. Being a bounty hunter, Dad, it's just like so good. And there's the fics that I've read about the Mandalorian. So good.
I bet there's really good ones.
Really good ones. Really, really good ones. And it's just, I just think it opened up this trope for me of like, oh my God. And I think perfect casting. It's so good.
There's just so much to project on him.
There is.
You know?
There is.
Like, and that's where fics really soar, is when there's like actually quite a lot to like color in.
Exactly. And yeah, the character of the Mandalorian, the stoicism, he doesn't let anyone in, but God damn it, Grogu got under his skin and he just loves him. And
he just wants to do right by his boy.
He does. And I will be seeing the movie, The Mandalorian and Grogu.
I am so excited to see the movie.
I know.
I think it looks freaking fun.
It looks adorable. And they know what they're doing with Grogu. They know exactly what they're doing. They're going to make him so cute.
Oh my God. That thing is so cute.
I know.
Like, I really can't stand it.
Oh, okay. So the other we must talk about is obviously Joel Miller in The Last of Us. Because this adds the element too of a dad who has lost everything. Like he's lost daughter. Everything. I know. A single dad who works too hard.
Oh my God. He's a single dad. He's a survivor. Where do we start with this character in The Last of Us? I mean, very similar to The Mandalorian. He's a reluctant father. He's like, I just have a job to do. I literally have to deliver this child to a place.
It's almost exactly a one-for-one. And I think what makes Joel Miller so tragic is the loss of his daughter, Sarah, in the night that the apocalypse happens. And he had his baby girl. He had his baby girl. And she gave him that watch.
That opening. Spoilers for The Last of Us, by the way, if that wasn't clear.
Yes. I feel like at this point, come on.
And it opens, so the series opens with the night that it all goes to shit. And he's like trying to escape with his daughter. And they
shot.
almost like get out. It's horrible. And it's so traumatizing.
Yeah.
Like you can understand why a man would just shut down after that.
Literally, she dies in his arms, and she's not even bit by a zombie. She's literally shot by the military. And it's so fucked up. And it's Joel's birthday. Like, it's Joel's birthday because she gives him the watch. That's very important, that he never, ever, ever takes off. And so, I think Joel's reluctance with Ellie, we know where it's coming from. We know why he doesn't want to talk to a girl who's like 14 or 15.
The same age as his daughter. And and it's like, same thing. Like, so much time has passed that now he's sort of settled into a, like, this is my life. I survive. I do the things I have to survive. I'm not interested in, like, relationships or anything.
And he's so tormented, and he's one of those guys who's like, I've done things you wouldn't even know. You know, it's like he's done some dark shit in those years between when his daughter dies and where we pick up 25 years later. And even with his relationship with Tess, the woman in the quarantine zone, who she also dies, it's like he is losing everyone And he doesn't talk to Tommy anymore, his brother. And so I think like the allure of Joel Miller is like all that dark baggage and then this bright little spot that crawls under his skin and gets to him.
And this is it. Yeah, like he tries to resist. He tries to resist like happiness and warmth and taking on what is, I think, probably the most terrifying responsibility someone can take on, which is literally the life of a child.
Mm-hmm.
That's yet you're literally like opening yourself up to so much heart, to the worst thing that can happen to a human, losing a child, which he already knows about. Like no one understands the risk he's taking in like letting this other kid in than Joel, because he lived it.
And I think that's why. So the choice he makes at the hospital when him and Ellie, you know, he does his mission, he delivers her to the fireflies or something. And so she's immune to the virus, and so Joel finds out like the reason they want her is because they are going to try to make a vaccine with her blood, but she could die. It's like very high risk.
Yep.
But they think it doesn't matter. Like it's her life or potentially saving the world.
Which is a really good point.
But this is where I'm like, I don't think he's wrong for what he does.
No, he makes the most human decision. He doesn't care about anyone else. And he cares about her.
And you don't even know if it's going to work, first of all. You don't know if the vaccine's going to work. And so he just kills everyone in that hospital. He goes on a rampage.
Yeah.
And he
goes on a rampage. Ellie is unconscious. And this is the most devastating thing, is just how this action and him keeping it a secret from her, which to him was like, going back to what I was saying, it's like he has this like core wound of losing his daughter. He's like, I cannot let it happen again.
Yeah.
Like I cannot lose you. I love you so much. And to him, it's like, no question, but he also didn't give her a choice in the matter. He just went ahead and did it and then lied about it. And it really is, it's so freaking tragic because this act of love becomes the thing that deteriorates their relationship.
And the most sad thing, major spoiler, they don't repair it before he dies. They don't.
It's so sad.
They don't repair it. And it's fucking devastating. And it changes
the most they
Ellie.
Repair it, it changes her. And the most they repair it is her just like screaming out his name as he's being killed.
Oh,
and he's looking at her. It's horrible.
I know.
It's so sad.
I know.
It's so sad. DJ didn't realize that is in the
video game.
The video game. He thought that they were just doing it to because like Pedro Pascal had to like move along. And he's like, that was a cheap shot. La 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 la. And I'm there with like tears down my eyes. And I'm like, this is the saddest thing that could have ever happened.
It's really sad in the video game too. I played the game with my friend.
Wow.
And it's devastating both ways. Like it literally is so sad. And just
before we move on, I just have to give a huge shout out to a line that changed me, gave me chills, which is at the end of the first season, Ellie gets kidnapped by this really creepy pastor guy, and Joel like releases her. And this is the moment where you really see that like she is a kid. Like she's thrust into these like horrible adult situations, but she's like shaking, and he's holding her because he found her, and he goes, I got you, baby girl. I got you. I was just like, holy crap. I got you, baby girl. I got you. I was like, that's crazy.
They knew what they were doing.
They knew exactly what they were doing.
They knew what they were doing because that is the line. That is the line, and he will do anything. Oh, I love him.
He's such a good, desperate dad.
I think he's like,
love him.
Yeah, he's one of the best ones I think in recent pop culture.
Completely agree.
Yeah.
Completely agree. Also, we could do a whole episode on the Nick Offerman
goodbye
bottle episode of The Last of Us.
Goodbye.
That's nothing has destroyed me like that episode.
Devastating.
With strawberries. Holy crap. Holy
Yeah.
crap. Let's go to Train to Busan. Oh, another devastating zombie protecting his child from a zombie outbreak, very similar to The Last of Us.
It's
completely devastating.
Maybe the scene that destroys me the most in any movie. It's really, really devastating. This whole ending sequence.
Really quick, though, let's go into what Train to Busan is in case people haven't seen it.
Great.
It's a South Korean horror film. A zombie outbreak happens, and they just have to get out of the city to Busan.
Yep.
They have to get from Seoul to Busan, which is like a 2-hour train ride.
Yep.
And this father has to deliver his daughter safely.
And what's another thing, he is like a workaholic. He's divorced. He doesn't have a good relationship with his daughter. They're kind of estranged. She just wants to go home. She doesn't really like him. And so
she wants to go home to her mom.
Mm-hmm. So the most of the movie takes place on, it's the train, the passengers. It breaks. So the zombie apocalypse happens like while they're on the train, and there's infected people on the train. And so this man needs to protect his daughter in a zombie apocalypse. And I just think the cast of characters are so good, and just like all of it is so good.
He teams up with like an unexpected ragtag group of people. There's like a couple and she's pregnant. There's
That's
oh my
devastating.
God. There's like the teen couple is also devastating. There's like an old woman, right?
I think so. The baseball team. There's like a baseball team.
Oh. And let me just say, like, this is outside of the desperate dad of it all. I watch a lot of K-dramas. I watch a lot of Korean stuff, and every single one of these every single one of these characters, the actors are like huge stars.
Wow.
Like they show up everywhere.
Yeah.
Every single one of these people are working. You see these actors everywhere because everyone is so good. But Gong Yoo plays the dad.
Oh my God, he is so beautiful.
Yeah. He is so good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like,
he's so good.
Yeah, he's going to do what it takes to protect his child. There's this iconic shot of, and I think it's the poster, it's him holding his kid, running. Like, that should be the poster for Desperate Dad.
Yes, yes. I think, too, like, it really, to speed this along, this ending sequence when he gets bit and then is like, so it all ends up, it's just the pregnant woman, his daughter, and him, basically. The last 3 surviving souls. And he's like, he gets bit. He's turning as he's like on the back of the train. And the daughter's
and you
screaming.
Just see his shadow.
And the daughter's screaming, no. And the woman's like pulling her away. He's like there to like make sure they get away. And his eyes get all glazed over and he's having flashbacks of the day she was born. And
like, I'm getting goosebumps. I'm getting goosebumps.
As his eyes are clouding over, he just smiles because he's remembering holding his daughter for the first time. And then you see the zombies just...
I'm going to cry thinking about this. I'm literally tearing up.
And the thing that really killed me, too, was the song that she sings as she's walking with the pregnant... So her and the pregnant woman get away, and they get to, like, the safety checkpoint. And the little girl is singing the song that think...
And they're walking through a tunnel. And the army on the other side is like, someone's coming. Because they're very like, they're going to shoot on sight, essentially. Like, if there's a chance that someone is infected or if this is like a zombie, they're out. And she starts like singing the song, and they hear her singing the song.
In the song, this is so important. In the beginning, we realize she couldn't perform that song at her recital because she got stage fright because he didn't show up to her recital. He missed it. And so he's like racked with guilt about that. And then she can sing it at the end. She sings it for her dad. It is just
my God.
I know. It is the best of the fucking best. It's the best of the best.
That's just such good writing.
It is.
And you want to talk about having like a motif that means one thing at the beginning of the movie and then just sums up how a character's arc has just like she's changed so much, and now that same thing from the beginning is coming back around and it means something totally different. That's just like, I mean, if people have not seen Train to Busan and even putting it off because you have to read subtitles or something, this is one of the best movies ever. This is a seminal text in Desperate Dad literature. Like, you have to watch it. It's one of the best movies ever made.
It's beautiful.
Period.
It's just perfect. I have no notes and I love it. I love every second of it.
And I've told you this, but Gong Yu is in my favorite K-drama that I've ever watched.
Yes.
He was in Guardian/Goblin, The Great and Lonely God. And that was the K-drama that got me hooked. And he is so good in it because he is amazing.
Wow.
Should we move on to Officer Charlie Swan?
Charlie Swan.
We're really excited about this. Charlie Swan from Twilight, Bella's dad.
As an adult, obviously when I was like young, I was team Edward. And then as I grew up, I realized how attractive Charlie is.
And Charlie is fine.
He's fine. And he was like in his probably 30s, late 30s when he did this movie, or like he's
a late 30s bachelor. Like
single dad. Can't connect.
Trying to do his best. He got Bella that truck. He's really trying.
His daughter is literally turning into a vampire. Like, give the man a goddamn break.
His daughter is getting groomed by a cult.
Literally.
And he is slowly slipping away from him.
Yep.
And he relies on his, like, doofus dad, like, I don't know about teenage girls. But he actually has, like, the most deep heart and love. Yeah. I think in the in Midnight Sun, the Twilight from Edward's perspective, which I have read.
Wow.
He talks about how he can hear Charlie and how everything he thinks about is Bella, and is Bella okay, and is Bella enjoying herself. He's worried Bella doesn't have friends. He like wakes up early to put chains on her tires because it snowed the night before. Like, he loves Bella so much. And to be honest, she treats him like a teenager, which is to say, like, crap.
Yep. I feel so bad
she treats him like crap.
My cat just flew by. Did you see my cat?
Your cat, like, completely chaotically.
Yeah, I'm Team Charlie. I know there's fan fiction out there about Charlie. Yeah. He's so cute, and justice for Charlie and Bella. Imagine your daughter turns into a fucking vampire. Are you kidding me? No.
That's the thing. Like, I do feel like he is, in his own way, living a father's nightmare. Yes. Where this, like, affluent family, like, decides they want your kid, and there's nothing you can do to, like, stand up to that. That's so scary.
It's awful. And he's also a divorced dad. I think, like, the key element is, like, single desperate dad almost. I'm like,
that's so true. A lot of these are single desperate dad.
I feel like almost all of them are. The Last of Us, single. Mandalorian, single. Charlie, single. Train to Busan, single. Liam Neeson, I believe, is divorced.
Single.
And not Denzel, though. Denzel and John Q is married. But I think, like, majority of these desperate dads are divorced or single.
What do you think makes a single desperate dad so, like, what about the singleness really makes this trope fly?
I think it's, like, the like a solo dad for some reason. Like I love reading fics about single dads.
Oh yeah.
Like if it's a character and they're like single dad AU, you know, like I just love it because it's like a dad just trying to do his best and like,
and it's playing with like gender roles, right?
Yeah.
And usually it's like this dad means so well, and like men often are not like raised to be a caretaker, but that doesn't mean they can't be. And the really good men out there step up.
Exactly.
Unlike that TikTok guy who's really letting his wife down to the point that she has to vent about it on TikTok.
It's crazy. Yeah, I think also it's like the great thing about like a single desperate dad is usually this dad is like rough around the edges, a little gruff, either like a little cold. And so we see like the only tenderness they have is like with their child. Like it's almost like
that's so it.
It's like the one, it's like, you know, the one thing.
Yeah, their closed offness can be mistaken for not caring. But it's actually kind of to protect themselves from how deeply they care for and will do anything to protect their child.
I love it. I love it.
I love it so much.
I love it.
It's so good.
And as someone who like, yeah, does not have kids, probably won't have them. I just love it in fiction so much. I'm like obsessed, you know?
Yeah, well, it's again, it feels so good to see a man like taking care of something.
Yeah, literally.
It's very attractive. It's very attractive to a woman.
It
just
is.
seeing a man stepping up and taking care of something.
Exactly.
It can't be overstated.
We love it.
I love it.
Yes.
Should we do one more?
Yeah, let's do one more. I say should we do weapons?
I think we got to do Josh Brolin in Weapons, which is the newest media on this list. If you haven't seen Weapons, oh my God. I'm also realizing so many of these dads are also dealing with like a monster,
yes,
vampire, zombie, some kind of supernatural thing. That's interesting too.
Yep. Saving their kid from this entity.
From an outbreak of a violent, like, oh, this is partly what it is. It's like man against the world to like save his child. And when there's like a zombie outbreak or a like or whatever's going on with these kids and weapons, it really magnifies the thing that the dad is up against.
I just thought of another one, and it's similar to kind of Weapons. Have you seen Prisoners 2013 with Hugh Jackman and Jake Gyllenhaal?
No, is that a good one?
Yes, by Denis Villeneuve, director of Dune. Yes, it's literally about two young girls are abducted, and Hugh Jackman plays the father of one of the girls, and he takes matters into his own hands when his daughter's kidnapped. Prisoners is so good. It's an excellent
Hugh Jackman
film.
would kill that role.
And he does.
Oh my
and
God.
he's like gruff. It's gruffer than we've ever seen Hugh. Well, I guess he is Wolverine, so what can you say? But I
love that.
He's just like a blue collar dad with a beard and flannel. And he's just like, I've gotta get my daughter. But he's not Australian.
You know who else is a desperate dad in the
Who?
Hugh Jackman lexicon?
Who?
Jean Valjean.
There you go. There you go.
Corset.
I love me some Hugh. We just watched Song Sung Blue. Did you see Song Sung Blue?
No, but people said it was a lot better than they kind of thought it would be.
Yeah, it was I had a great time.
He was so good at Desperate Dad. Wolverine is sort of a dad to the X-Men too. He's a reluctant father figure to the X-Men.
He's a daddy. Yeah,
He's a daddy.
I'm gonna say that Prisoners and Weapons are almost tied because they both are abduction stories of like a dad is desperately trying to find his kid and is taking it into, and both Hugh Jackman and Josh Brolin, more so Josh Brolin, is so gruff and has the gravitas. He's like an old cowboy. And
the one thing I would venture to say that like the one redeeming quality of his character Archer in Weapons is that like he does obviously love his kid.
Yeah.
Like he's obvious. He might be a little bit of a like I don't know, how would you describe him?
You know what?
He's very MAGA coded.
He is kind of MAGA coded. I guess I forgot that when we saw this, a fight broke out at exactly the point that it was Josh Brolin's section of the movie.
A fight broke out in your theater?
Oh my God, I didn't tell you this. At the Burbank 16. Yes. A man almost killed another man.
What the crap?
Like a roided up, jacked guy almost beat the shit out of this tiny little film nerd because the roided up guy was on his phone the whole movie. And I think the little film nerd was like, hey, can you put that phone away? And then the roided up he had roid rage. And so this was all happening in Weapons.
God.
They didn't stop the movie. Security came in. This happened for 20 minutes. And so we moved. So, okay, this is the other thing. We had to move because it was in our row. It was right next to us. And so we had to move to the front row of the movie theater. So I saw Weapons.
You need to chill out.
I know.
What the crap?
A Saturday afternoon, Weapons. So I need to rewatch this overall. But
So you missed that part.
I missed the MAGA-coded character.
You missed a little bit of the establishing stuff. But they don't outright say that, but he's absolutely coded as a kind of conservative dad who probably has some is not a villain, but has some casual biases towards women.
Okay.
He's very quick to call the teacher like a witch. There's almost no question that he's the one who vandalized, and you can kind of picture him. He obviously doesn't handle his anger well.
Yes. He's a hothead.
This is a guy who does not handle his anger well and probably has some biases because he lives in a small town.
Great.
And hasn't been challenged on anything.
Wow.
And then his child disappears, and it forces him to rethink a lot about who he is.
Yeah.
And that's honestly it's similar to the other dads, but it's also different. Out of all these dads, I would say he is the most unlikable at the jump, and it's his mission, capital M mission, to find his son.
Yeah.
That then it is his path to redemption.
Yeah. It was crazy is, Pedro was supposed to play this character.
I know, that's insane.
It would have been completely different. It was meant for
completely
Josh
different,
Brolin.
but also Pedro doesn't need to play more desperate dads.
No, he doesn't.
But he's twice on this list already.
He needs to do more comedies. He's so funny.
Yes.
Yes. That's what I hope for his future.
Me too.
Less Gladiator, more The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent. Was so fun.
Oh.
He was so good.
He's just incredibly talented, period. And so is Josh Brolin. I'm really loving the Josh Brolin renaissance that we're having right now.
I love him in this movie. I think he's so good. He's so good. So I think he is 100% a desperate dad, very similar to Prisoners. You gotta watch it. I want to watch it tonight.
Okay.
Now I'm like, shit, I want to watch it. It's so good. It's so good.
Prisoners.
Yes, 2013.
Maybe watch The Pit and then watch Prisoners because there's a new Pit tonight.
I'm watching that 6 p.m. the minute it drops on HBO Max, honey. The minute.
I feel nervous. I feel nervous. It feels like something is going to hit the fan on The Pit. And I can feel it in the air.
Do you think Robbie, I know this isn't a Pit episode, but do you think Robbie is planning to take his own life?
I kind of do.
Yeah, I do too. That's what everyone is
maybe
saying.
That's what everyone's saying. They zoomed, they focused on his face when Al-Hashimi saved that woman, the mom.
Yep.
I don't know. I feel like he's going to take off. I feel like he's going to hit a boiling point and just take off on his motorcycle. And everyone's going to be like, holy crap. Yeah. Robbie's riding around his motorcycle without his helmet. He just freaked out, and then he'll come back or something like that.
I don't know where this season's going. I'm so excited.
Me neither. It's so exciting. Wow. Okay. This was, I had a feeling we could go on for forever about this, and boy, did we.
Yeah.
Nina, where can people find you?
People can find me on all the social media at Nina Concepcion. Where can they find you?
Same thing at Catherine Bourne Taylor on all the places. And you can follow our show at obsessed_the show on TikTok and Instagram. We also have a live show once a month at Nico's. It's been so much fun. My parents are coming to the one in April, and I deeply need their approval for like making the choices I have in life. So please come out.
And
pack the house.
Yes, it's going to be so fun. And if you can't make one of our live shows, a part of the wonderful membership at backdrop.fm is some of the bonus episodes are actually our performances from the live show. So you should really check it out because it's really fun over there. And then you can also find our pod and become a member at backdrop.fm, where you get early access to pods. You get ad-free listens and all our little bonus episodes. It's really fun over there. So join today.
Shout out to all the desperate dads out there. Thank you for your work.
Thank you for your service.
We should have timed this with Father's Day.
I know, but that's okay.
Oh, well.
When's Father's Day? June?
Oh, well.
We'll do a part 2.
We'll do a part 2 because there's so many. That's
There's
perfect.
so many.
Okay, stay obsessed, everybody.
Have you ever wondered what businesses are doing and should be doing to tackle climate change? Then check out the award-winning and chart-topping podcast, Climate Rising, produced by Harvard Business School and hosted by me, Professor Mike Toffel. Recently named one of the best environmental podcasts by Earth.org, Climate Rising shares a behind-the-scenes look at how some of the world's top entrepreneurs and business leaders are addressing climate change, from climate storytelling and marketing to AI, regenerative agriculture, and beyond. Don't miss out. Follow and listen to Climate Rising wherever you get your podcasts.
Do you want the truth about the organic food on your plate? Then check out the chart-topping Real Organic podcast. Recently named one of the best climate podcasts by Earth.org, it's hosted by Dave Chapman and me, Lindley Dixon. Each week, we feature eye-opening interviews with farmers, scientists, authors, and journalists to uncover the forces reshaping the food system, from why corporate lobbying is redefining what organic means to how organic farmers are fighting back. So don't miss it. Follow and listen to the Real Organic podcast wherever you get your podcasts.
The right window treatments change everything. Your sleep, your privacy, the way every room looks and feels. At Blinds.com, we've spent 30 years making it surprisingly simple to get exactly what your home needs. We've covered over 25 million windows and have 50,000 five-star reviews to prove we deliver. Whether you DIY it or want a pro to handle everything from measure to install, we have you covered. Real design professionals, free samples, zero pressure. Right now, get up to 45% off site-wide, plus get a free professional measure at Blinds.com. Rules and restrictions apply.